So this tweet came out for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we finally have the release date. It is nice, November 3rd. And so you can actually go and wishlist now on Steam. Looks like everybody's happy, for the most part. I should say the second tweet is like, everyone's gonna cancel. But hey, you're always gonna have detractors. And so definitely, if you're not like spoiler resistant and stuff, you can go look up the leaks and see the full roster, I guess. Ultimately though, when we go to the Steam store page, this is where we have just a little bit of new information. You can also see the roster that's been announced either on Game Mill's YouTube channel. You can see in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 banner up there in the top right for Steam. But you guys, they have the old trailer up there, the first announcement trailer, I should say. But then when we go down here, you can see a lot of essentially GIFs. It's like these little mini movies and stuff playing in the description on the Steam store page. And under about this game, the very first one, actually, there was like just this one clip, like I believe that's SpongeBob, right? Yeah. So you can see that this is a tie-in to the single-player campaign. We're going to talk about that in a second because, of course, the next thing down says featuring new single-player campaign. And it shows that kind of like portal opening up with the star right there. So you see that? And some people actually on the subreddit were asking, who is SpongeBob fighting right here? And it does seem most likely that that's going to be a Foot Clan ninja from Ninja Turtles. There's also actually a jellyfish in there. And so I didn't know, was that one of SpongeBob's moves that I just was somehow missing, maybe? Or is a jellyfish actually going to be like one of the enemies with the Foot Clan? And so just one last thing about that clip, I guess we'll call it, is that in the top right, you can actually see little icons. So I think you just have to probably in the single player campaign in that part, you're going to have to defeat that many. I believe it was 6, right? So it's probably going to be just, ninja after ninja, maybe 2 at once, who knows, as it goes on. But yeah, if we scroll down, new single player campaign, put your skills to the test as you fight to stop Danny Phantom arch villain Vlad Plasmius from taking over the Nickelodeon universe. So yeah, I guess the good thing is that gives us a little bit of context of like who's our main sort of villain, but you also see that SpongeBob's going toe-to-toe with the King Jellyfish, and it actually kind of like combos you, so there's that smack, and then they just straight up laser beam right after that. But then Patrick is being sucked into that portal again. It looks kind of like a star right here. Ghost portal, and you sort of see that all over the place with the single player campaign. Like you can see what sort of looks like all these various platforms. Think like Battlefield from Smash Brothers, but all these various platforms and stuff, likely, obviously, the areas that you would go to in the single-player campaign. And there's these, like, boxes, is what it looks like and stuff. I was actually at first wondering if those boxes, they have the little star on them, was that indicating that you need to teleport there? But no, it does look like SpongeBob kind of just came from, like, a jump, and so likely you can just kind of jump to each platform or whatever to go where you want to go. And so you can do little upgrades, it's like the perk shop is right here. What we see on screen is it says the hydrodynamic design, that small little text we can zoom into, but it says think only about fine dining and breathing, then zoom past your opponents. And it says movement speed is going up. You guys can correct my old eyes if I'm missing this. It seems to be a gain 10% on your movement speed, and that's at level 0 out of 3, and you hold it down to buy it. The text says, and it's well made if I say so myself, so that was level 1 out of 3 that was achieved. You still gain 10% after that, so I guess it's a 10% jump each time. And most of everything we know after that is going to be, I guess, stuff we already know, but some of it maybe just for the sake of going over again or just for you guys seeing it. Look at SpongeBob. But yeah, there's going to be the taunts. It's just talking about new revamped audio and characters, and then you've got your cinematic supers, so it's kind of like your final smash. And it really does. It looks very spectacular right here. Hey, they say the roster is better than ever. Who are we to deny? The subreddit seems pretty hype about the campaign, but what do you guys think here on this short update today? Let me know, and thanks for viewing.